Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Adults Play Vanilla server. It is episode 10, and it's the first episode of the new year. Like many people, I've taken a bit of time off over the holiday period just to recharge and do a few different things, but we're back. So I just want to say firstly, hopefully New Year's gone a bit better than the previous year. Can't exactly get much worse now, can we? Actually, that's not temp fit. But yeah, I have been doing a little bit of work since the last episode. Not a lot, as I said, I just wanted to kind of recharge and stuff, but just been placing some more stone and dirt, and mountains are getting there now. They are getting there. We're almost at the point now where they're starting to reach the peaks in a couple of places. Still a hell of a lot more to go though. A lot more. Also been draining the ocean monument that's down here. That's taken up a lot of time. I always forget how long these things take. But you can see we've got a fair bit done on this side and a little bit over that side as well. Still a decent chunk of it to go. Unfortunately, all the work I've been doing on the mountains means we're down to 3 shulker boxes of stone. Still got about 7 shulker boxes of grass, so we're doing fine there. But we're definitely running out of stone, so I'm going to have to go and take care of that very soon. But I think what I want to work on today is just finalising this area here. This is where, if you remember, we had the villager trading hall put in. See, most of them are still in. We did get a few new trades as well. We got power 5, thorns 3. We got sharpness 5, blast protection, and regular protection as well. So that's all going well. See all the zombies waiting for a meal there. Fortunately not going to get one today, but yeah, we do need to take care of the actual decoration of this place. I want to put another layer in above. I want to get this nicely enclosed and turn this into a little bit of a cave. So I need to go grab some materials, I guess, and work out what I actually want this to look like. And one other thing I forgot to mention is I did expand the forest a little bit. We're now right up to the path here where the nether portal tree is. And you can see I've placed down a lot more grass. We've now got these blue orchids, I believe they're called, and cornflowers just to bring a bit of colour to the forest as well. And I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I do want to texturise the grass a little bit more. Maybe have a couple of little rocky outcrops and such. But for the most part, I think this part's done. We just need to continue on over in this direction, and you do not fly with bows. That is not how that works. But yeah, forest is going to go all the way down here. Obviously need to extend the path much further all the way around here, at which point it's going to split. A bit's going to go off in this direction, and another path over here, which is where I'm planning on having a small, like a very small fort of some sort. Haven't quite finished designing it yet, but yeah, a little tree fort, maybe have a couple of houses and such, but that's going to be a fair bit later on, I think. Anyway, back to resource collecting. So actually, something I completely forgot before we get back to resource collecting. This happened again. Yep. I was just building my mountain, Frolash came along, smacked me, and yeah. Frolash, you have no idea what you've just done. Revenge will be coming. But I guess I need to head on over to the shopping district and pick up myself a punishment. And here we are, the Temple of the Tag, and we know how this works, we've done it before. Push the button, and no armour. Well, fudge. Isn't that going to be a fun one? I wonder how many times I'm going to die now. I mean, elytra don't count as armour because they don't give any actual protection, so I guess we're fine with just elytra for now. Fun times. Alright, so phase 1 is complete-ish. That's just to get the basic shape done. Obviously it needs a lot of texturising, it needs more slabs and stairs and so on. But you can see we've got our little entranceway now. We do need to connect up to this path here. And if we go inside, you can see I've built the wall around here a bit. Obviously what we need to do is get the second layer in, and it's going to be pushed back a block or two, which is why I've extended the walls outwards a bit. Unfortunately, we do have the bottom of the island and also the sugarcane farm to contend with, but that shouldn't be an issue. I just haven't filled in the top yet because I need to know exactly how far up we're going to go with the second layer. Yeah, so I think next up we do need to get texture in. We need to get some andesite, some cobble, maybe even a bit of gravel as well. And yeah, definitely get those stairs and slabs in so we can give this a bit more shape and make it look a lot less square. So let's go grab the materials for that now. Well, it may not be the prettiest cave ever, but it is looking a hell of a lot better than it did a few moments ago. Obviously we're going to try and continue this throughout the entire roof of this room once we get that done. I haven't quite decided what to do with the floor yet. Obviously I want this bit to be a little more kind of upkept, you know, a little bit more maintained. Do still need to get these villagers in before I can actually put the top layer on as well. Haven't decided what villagers I want though, because I think I've got nearly all of the enchanted books I would ever need. Speaking of which, I haven't checked the profits from the shop for a good few weeks now, so I know there hasn't been a lot of people on Christmas and New Year and stuff, but you know, we've got to make sure we haven't sold out. We've got to provide a good service to the other members of the server, and that means always having stock. So I'm going to fly on over there now and we'll do a quick sweep of the shops and see what we've sold. Well, I've just done a sweep of the enchanted bookstore and we've got 39 diamonds from that. We had a pickaxe and a silk shovel sold and a bunch of unbreaking books. But I've just noticed something. That's a lot of grass. I think what I might do is actually, because this grass is going to last me a while, I don't need that much grass now, it's mainly stone that I need. I might change this over and ask people to sell me their stone. We'll do a similar thing, put some shulker boxes in, and anyone who fills up the shulker box can take the diamond blocks. So yeah, that's going to have to be a thing. But anyway, on to the glass store next. I think that's our only other shop, isn't it? Oh no, we've got the furnace as well. Let's do the furnace first. Have we had any more passes sold? We have had one. Nice. And then to the glass shop. Doesn't usually make a lot of sales, but you know, it's a nice steady income. Ooh. Someone wanted the red glass. Let's try and keep the profits separate because we need to do half these ones for blends. It's 13 diamonds so far. 14. Okay, not bad, not bad. So let's stick half of those in there. Do I have any left over? No, I do not. So that means we have. I need a crafting table. I need a crafting table. Is there one in here? Yes, there we go. 46 plus 4 diamond blocks. 9 diamond blocks and a diamond. And that brings us up to a total of nearly 3 stacks of diamond blocks. Things are definitely going well. But yeah, now I've got to take all that grass back over to the base. Alright, welcome back. So it has actually been a bit of time since the last clip was recorded, and a few things have happened. Now, firstly, you can probably see I now have my armour back, which means we got rid of the tag. We actually managed to tag XP Eve, who was busy working over on a PvP island, completely oblivious to what was about to happen to her. Unfortunately, recording software kind of corrupted the video, so don't have any footage of that. But Eve, I hope you get a better punishment than no armor, because that one was awful. You may also be able to see just behind me here, we've got a couple more villagers in. We've got some cartographers, just so we can get some empty maps and stuff. Still need to trade with them, get them up to master level, but I think we're going to be using them mainly for the empty maps themselves. We also brought over our armour, who has the full diamond set of armour, and this guy who has diamond axes and pickaxes. I'm still waiting for the extra toolsmith with a shovel. We've been breeding them up and trying to get a shovel toolsmith, but not been going so well at the moment. Also, let's head on over to our chests. So do you remember how I said I was going to change up the dirty money shack so that I could buy stone off people? Well, I put 21 shulker boxes in there, each holding 13 diamonds each. So that roughly equates to 2 stacks of stone for a diamond. Thinking, oh yep, that'll last people a while. Well, it really didn't last them that long. We have already gotten... It's just ridiculous. 21 shulker boxes of stone. That is going to go a long way towards building these mountains. Speaking of which, I think it's time we got some work done. I've got a few of the materials here with me already. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to focus on building just this central mountain at first. Because one, it's easy to see the progress on it, and two, I'd rather just focus on a small bit at once, get that done, before we actually move on and start tackling the larger outer mountains. So I'm going to roll a quick time lapse and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, so we've got the first mountain done. It's finally done, almost 4 months into the server, although I'm sure you can appreciate why it's taken this long, this amount of block placing to do. But yeah, I'm actually saying that, it's not done. It is built. There's obviously still a lot more I want to do with it. We definitely need to get some trees on the side just over there behind me, by the side of the river. That definitely needs to be a thing. There's definitely going to be like little cleaning up bits that I need to do. As I'm going to look for, I just turn around here, stuff like this. Stuff where we've got these kind of sheer angles. I need to kind of get in there and tweak those a little bit. And you know what, for the moment I'm just glad that we've got the actual shell of the mountain complete. I probably noticed we've got this path going up here. This comes right round from down here. This is where it is going to connect to the tree fort that I mentioned earlier in the episode. But from here, you're going to be able to go all the way up this mountain here, all the way around to this level, and I completely missed that. But yeah, it'll come all the way around here, and this is where it's going to connect over onto that mountain there. And then I've got plans later on to actually then connect this mountain here up to around here somewhere, because you notice there's a large open space here. This is not just going to be like a huge mountain. It's not just going to be a sheer cliff face. I'm actually planning on putting a plateau up there, and you know, maybe I've got a couple of ideas for what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe even some kind of like a geothermal hot spring. It's on the other side of things. You can see I've actually connected the path here up now. Just kind of blend it in a little bit. Not entirely happy with it just yet. I think it needs a bit more tweaking, but it is a complete path now at least. You can see I've actually got the rest of my villages in this bottom layer. I think for this upper layer, probably what I'm going to do is put some farmers in, maybe some butchers, set up a small berry farm, maybe a small melon and pumpkin farm, and probably get just a few masons in, just for the quartz. I don't think I'm going to need a huge amount of it, so I don't want too many, unlike last season where I had a full, I think there's 20 of them in total. But yeah, and then a bit of space just for a couple of extra villages depending on any other blocks I may need. But that is going to be it for today's episode. It's been a bit of a shorter one than usual, and I think that's probably the format I'm going to go for going forward, is just having like shorter videos, maybe 15 minutes or so, just so I can get videos out a bit more regularly. Obviously, a lot of progress done today still, and hopefully a lot more going to happen before I start recording the next video. Hoping to get some of that mountain done, and maybe even a bit more of the forest as well. But as I said, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.